Are you looking for peace of mind at your doorstep? Look no further. With the Blink Video Doorbell, your home's entrance is always within your control. Check out the link in the video description to learn more and get your Blink Video Doorbell on Amazon. Your home is in your hands.
An ally of anti-Kremlin campaigner Alexei Navalny fears he is in the firing line of Putin's cronies after receiving a chilling message. Igor Sychov, 49, was a proud donor to Russian anti-corruption activist and opposition leader Navalny, who died in an Arctic Circle prison in February. Igor fled Moscow in 2016 after hit jobs in the form of 3 near-fatal crashes where a wheel flew off and the brakes were turned off. He says he is targeted by Putin-linked Russian oligarchs who run Fosagro, an £8 billion chemicals empire Igor used to work for and took legal action against, accusing them of not paying him. The dad of 2 now lives in Latvia, but says the death threats and frightening messages are constant. In a recent example, he received a Facebook poke from an unknown account. When he looked at the account, it featured a profile picture of Navalny and a cover photo with the text, "I can't breathe. I miss you." Amid a series of other alleged threats that come via text, email, and even his home letterbox, Igor says he's increasingly fearful of a more successful attempt on his life. Speaking to our channel, he said, "The threats, they're like a never-ending stream. The Navalny threat is just one of the examples. If you talk about emails and various messages, they come almost on a daily basis, or at least a few times a week. Because I've been receiving those threats for many years, I kind of got used to living with them and understanding that I can be killed at any moment. It's probably similar to how soldiers feel on the front lines knowing they can die at any instance. The second aspect is they already attempted it once. Obviously, if it can happen again, I'm afraid it will be more successful." Igor has hit out at City of London cops after he made reports of a strange encounter with a Brit in the nation's capital. In a written statement seen by our channel, Igor tells cops of how he traveled to London in June to meet with a man who reached out to him on LinkedIn. The man claimed to be a mediator between Igor and Fosagro, with the refugee Russian considering their online exchange to be a positive development. But when he met the man in person, Igor says the focus of the chat became centered on his whereabouts before the meeting and which country he considered safest. Igor declined to engage, citing security concerns, and the meeting ended bitterly. Igor then received another LinkedIn message from the man which said, "You have a lot to learn about the brave, foolish and eccentric English, Igor." In the message seen by our channel, it adds, "I will not repeat my last message, I will hope that someday you understand its truth and sincerity." The account from which the messages were sent appears to have been deactivated. Igor accused City of London cops of failing to follow up on promises to investigate this incident along with other threats he says emerged from the capital. Our channel last year reported that in May 2023, Igor said he received the message he most feared, an email from a man who stumbled on information and evidence about murder plans against Igor. The mystery sender wrote, "Igor, I wish to bring your attention to the below, order to kill you. By poison to make it look like suicide, or a freak fall to make it look like an accident." Detective Inspector Michael O'Sullivan from City of London Police last year said his unit was looking into allegations of the kill order threat. He told our channel we have had a report of malicious communications. We treat any such allegations seriously. Know more about disputes involving Russian heavyweights? Get in touch leonard.owen@the-sun.co.uk. We will not be commenting further at this stage. The progress of that probe remains unclear, with Igor saying he hasn't been updated. Our channel contacted City of London Police for comment. Igor says he's also been receiving items in his mailbox, alleging it's the Russian thugs' way of showing they know where he lives and can silence him at any moment. Putin's best-known opponent Alexei Navalny, 47, has died in prison. Here is a timeline that took the leader of the opposition from the face of freedom in Russia and the Kremlin's biggest foe to a hellhole Siberian prison and onto an early grave. June 4, 1976. Navalny is born in a western part of the Moscow region. 1997. Graduates from Russia's Rudn.